kill the pain. It's just another shot of whiskey, lonely's riding southbound train. Southbound train. 15 years together, built a family and a home. Lately she's been going places she's never really been before. His heart feels like it might stop beating at times. He prays it does, so he won't have to hear the truth. The woman that he loves, every day is closer to that dream. It's just another shot of whiskey, just enough to kill the pain. It's just another shot of whiskey, lonely's riding southbound train. Southbound train. One day I'll walk again by your side. Till then, Scotch will be just fine. Just another shot of whiskey, it's just enough to kill the pain. It's just another shot of whiskey, lonely's riding southbound train. Southbound train. It's just another shot of whiskey, it's just enough to kill the pain. It's just another shot of whiskey, lonely's riding southbound train. Southbound train. Southbound train. I'm gonna keep believing in this house we've been building. Love that we've been making helps our hearts with the healing. Cause I know what I'm meant for, in the place where I belong. Every moment brings me closer to home. Brick by brick and bow by bow, better than the day before. Brick by brick and bow by bow, every day love you more. Gonna keep dreaming, each day writing on book. Chapter by chapter, verse by verse and hook. Lying under that old oak, guitar picking the notes that we wrote. You're the ice cream in my heart, root beer flow. Brick by brick and bow
All right, welcome back to the Omaha Convention Center. Let's hope today is better than the day before. Pretty hard to beat. You got a battle of two heavyweights here. Both teams an impressive 6-0. Even more impressive, both teams 12-0 in sets. Neither team has made it to a third set. So we will see what happens here. We're Northern Lights facing Nebraska Jrs gray. Nebraska Jrs gray beat 15 white to get here, and we start Championship Sunday now. Make it Monday. Stadler off the net cord to the floor. A good start for Northern Lights. Yes, today is Monday. Happy President's Day to you all. Championship Monday as Stadler gets right back at it. Tough serve, deflected off. Free ball coming from the back row. Gleason picks it up. Stadler goes outside to Halbersma. Halbersma cross court. Long point. Nebraska. Saw a little bit of the match. You heard us call it. They were directly behind us yesterday and took care of white. Now here they come. This is Nebraska lead over. Munson is there. Stadler's going to run back to Halbersma. No, that's not Halbersma. That's Fettrell. It was blocked. Free ball over. Stadler, good spot. Chased down by Nebraska. They're going to go outside. Strong side attack. Blocked! Blocked by Gigu Ashvili for the kill. And point Northern Lights. We'll need a lot of that today. As you can see, the front row of Nebraska large and strong. Now Tao to serve into the one, too deep. Point Nebraska Juniors. Back to serve. This is Canis for Nebraska Juniors. Up. Good strong serve. Munson fights it off. It's out the back door. Point Nebraska Juniors. Not sure. This team clearly a problem with the seeding system. Usually seeding's pretty good. This Nebraska Juniors team seeded 36 out of 40. Hasn't lost a set. Good strong serve again. Munson sends it up high. Gleason tries to get it. Knocks over a Celsius. Knocks over a chair. And back-to-back aces out of Canis. Sienna Canis maybe? C-A-N-I-S. Has Juniors up 3-4-2. Stadler fights that one off the net. Gleason sends it over deep. Strong side attack coming. It's a good one, and it's to the floor. 5-2. Nebraska Juniors lead. Good strong serve again. Munson sends it up. Stadler outside to Halbersma. She finds the net, and it's a point Nebraska Juniors. Another note for Nebraska Juniors. An accomplishment for Northern Lights 15 white, the only team to get to 20 points so far in this tournament. And we are seeing why now. 6-2 the score. That is a wickedly tough serve. Ace serve. Nebraska Juniors. Canis in control back at the service stripe. Encouraging words from Coach Phoebe, and here comes Canis one more time. This time she goes short. It's unbelievable. Deep and short, and deep and short.
Here we go, Light. You got it.
Clearly this team's been hiding in the weeds somewhere. Canis up, Canis over. Perfect pass, Munson. Stadler into the middle. Giguashvili scores into the 4-5 seam. Anna Giguashvili, good for Northern Lights, and 8-3 with Munson to serve. Munson sends it into the 5-6, picked up nicely, over on 2, and it's down. Everything working for this Nebraska Juniors 15 gray crew. In to serve is Camry Olson. Olson up. Olson down the line. Munson is there. Stather goes to Halbersma. Halbersma, big swing over the block. Picked up nicely by Nebraska Juniors. They're going to go strong side down the line to the floor. Point, Nebraska Juniors.
Slide out, lights. Here we go.
Olson back to serve again. 10-3. It's a big lead. Lights down by a touchdown early. Towel goes in. Stather pops it up. And Fettrell on the bench sends it back to the Nebraska Junior side. The faithful still here to my left. They're still vocal. They have hope. We all have hope. Olson continues at the line. 11-3. Little battle back coming for Northern Lights. Good pass, Towel. Into the middle. Dante tips it over. Picked up by Nebraska Juniors. They're going to go outside. Roll shot off the net. It walks the line and finds the floor for Nebraska Juniors point. Even the puck luck, as they call it, working for Nebraska Juniors so far this morning. Championship Monday here, court 14, sent over. Halbersma, good pass. Stadler goes outside. Gleason down the line for the kill. Gleason says, let's go. Point, Northern Lights. And now Sikora will come in for, how about a little service run out of Sikora. Sikora rifles into the 6, rifles too far. It's a point, Nebraska Juniors. Back to serve, this is Avery Thies for Nebraska Juniors. Sends it short. Munson goes to get it. Sikora with options. Wants Gleason on the right side. And it's long. Point, Nebraska Juniors. We got a team camped out right behind us. Really bad location to be stopped. There's lots of traffic in this area. Now Gleason serving. Free ball into the net, point Northern Lights, and there is a point off of serve. We need to see some more of that early in this first match. Championship Monday. Gleason, good serve into the 6. Out of system, back row attack is a big one. Dante with the block, good scramble by Fettrell, and Sikora is going to go over free. Great scramble by Northern Lights. Now it's time to play defense. Right side attack. Big swing off the block. Sikora sends it back. Fettrell two-hander over. Sent back on one. Sikora is there. Munson to Fettrell. Look out. Nice attempt by Fettrell to bring it back, but it's not coming back. Point, Nebraska Juniors. Libero Cruz in to serve. She sends it down the line. Gleason sends it up high. Stadler goes to Sikora. Free ball over. Here comes Juniors running the slide off the high hands and to the floor. Northern Lights needs to take advantage of every opportunity they have. Free balls are going to be a rough way to generate offense against Nebraska Juniors. This squad is solid. Cruz continues at the service stripe. Cruz sends it over. Munson is there, fights it off, not coming back. Point, Juniors, and now they lead 16-6, and Northern Lights wants a timeout to talk it over. Strong squad here on the other side of the net. They're wearing red with white numbers. Libero in black. On the light side of things, white jerseys, black numbers. Libero Munson in red with white. She somewhat matches the opponent. And the Lights will look to bounce back here. Only one number different on the scoreboard. That's the good news. The bad news is it's the 10s place. Northern Lights down 16-6. Cruz to serve. Pounds the ball into the floor, and here comes Cruz. Sends it into the 6. Munson sits on it. Great pass. Sikora's going to go outside. Fettrell into the block. Picked up by Dante. Sikора's going to go back to Stadler. Tip. Block. Point. Juniors. They're big and they're quick. Blocks moving from left to right. 17-6 now. Cruz to serve. Munson there. Sikora goes outside. Fettrell, big swing down the line. It's a good one. It's ruled in. I saw a lines judge call it out long. I don't know. The lines judge on the near side called it in, so we're going to take the point and move on. Dante into the 6. Good serve and system. Middle attack right between the two blockers and to the floor. Cleanly. Point Nebraska Juniors. No one helping us with the ball as it's rolling through court 17. Look out. Here it comes back. Team warming up on the court behind us. 18-7, little mini timeout for Northern Lights. As I think this is Emma Bird serving. Ball's on the court. Warm-up ball from court 15. And Bird will give it another go with a sizable lead, 18-7. Starts with 1. Sent over short. Fettrell steps into it. Sikora can't climb the ladder for number 2. And that's another ace serve for Nebraska Juniors as Paige Stadler goes over to court 15. Again, not getting a lot of help. Stadler chasing around as they're dodging serving balls left and right. Good hustle, Paige Stadler. Now Bird will serve with a 12-point lead. Adjusts her position, bounces the ball, and here she comes into the 6. Gleason fights it off. Good hustle by Munson. Can't get to it. Another ace serve by Nebraska Juniors. 20-7. Bird back to serve. Gleason's there. Sikora's going to push outside. Big swing, Fettrell down the line, picked up by Bird. They're going to come right side. Big swing, it's over the block. Gleason sends it up. Sikora makes contact, and Jiguashvili in the middle. Middle attack from Juniors. Everyone thought out. Lines judge thought in. R1 went with the lines judge. 21-7. And again, we're at a football game here on court 14. Bird to serve. Bird sends it over. Gleason's there. Sikora goes back to Stadler. She steps into it and rips it, but it's long. Point to Nebraska Juniors. 22-7. Be good for Northern Lights to get to double digits here if they can squeak it out. Fettrell, good pass. Sikora into the middle. And Giguashvili off the high hand scores for Northern Lights. 22-8 now with Stadler back at the line. Bit by bit, Paige Stadler. Let's claw into this thing. Down 14. Stadler, good serve. Perfect pass and system over on 2. Nice job by Fettrell to pop it up, and Fettrell's going to free ball over. Strong side attack. It's through the hands of Munson and to the floor, 23-8. And Nebraska Juniors has done a fantastic job turning over Northern Lights here. No service runs of note. Trashinsky sends it over. Munson sends it up high. Stadler's going to go outside. Helbersma steps into it, block, picked up by Munson. Stadler will go back to Fettrell. Big swing, cross court, it's wide. Point, Juniors. Troshinsky awaits the ball. There it is. Directly to our left. 15 White is playing. They're down 17-21. Good strong serve. Munson, great pass. Stadler all the way across. Halbersma can't get to it. And set number 1 in the books. 25-8. We'll flush that one and be back with set number 2 with hopefully a different result in moments. I'm going to step aside. This is called Fire and Steel.
When I was growing up, Dad told me that nothing in this life is for real. Pull you away like fire and lightning. You'll shine like polished steel. Never turn your back on a true friend. Best troubles in your life. 2 hard days work at your very best. You sleep in peace each night. Oh, fire and steel. Oh, fire and steel. Now my memory speaks me back in time when my daddy raised me proud. Walk soft when you have to follow. When you lead real loud. But now my nights are filled with living and sleep consumes my days. But I can turn my back now, 'cause I ain't got a friend. Oh, fire and steel. Oh, fire and steel. You wanna know how my life turned out? You wanna know what living's all about? Dreamers live and dreamers die. Every night our lifetime, wonder why. Got my fire in the bottle and the steel in my guitar. Living don't come easy in the honky-tonks and bars. Drinks to help me sleep the hours and a song to buy my meals. The only thing that was right about is life ain't all that real. Oh, fire and steel.
All right, Northern Lights back on the floor. Nebraska Juniors back on the floor. Lots of enthusiasm from the faithful to my left. It's a brand new set, brand new match. Lights will battle back here in set 2. That's my feeling. Lots of good conversation between the sets. Coach Phoebe had a huddle. Coach Audrey had a huddle. Let's see what they talked about and see how it comes into play as set 2
Here we go, Lights.
is going to start with Bird serving
Come on out there, let's go.
for Juniors. Now she goes down the line. Good pass by Halbersma. Stadler goes outside. Fetchel tip off the block, picked up by Juniors. Big swing on the right side. Fetchel with the block. Munson picks it up. Over on 2 goes Stadler, and it works. Paige Stadler scores for Northern Lights, and there's the cheer from the bench. Stadler with a 1-point lead sends it into the 6th. picked up. Right side attack coming. Big swing is over the block. Gleason goes down to get it. Stadler outside. Fettrell slicing into the 6. Picked up by Bird. Strong side attack is a good one. Munson punches it up. Stadler gets it up high. Halbersma, great play to pick it up, and now they give it right back to us. Giguashvili sends it over. Joust at the net, won by Nebraska, but here comes Halbersma, roll shot deep into the 5, picked up by the libero, middle attack. It's a good one. Deep into the 5-point Northern Lights. That's Canis scoring. Now Shelley Blum back to serve. We're knotted up at 1 in set number 2. Blum up, Blum over short. Munson goes in to get it, sends it back. It's sent right back to Munson, who's on the ground, and it's a point Nebraska Juniors. Good hustle by Munson to get it up, but the overball sent right back on her shoulder. And now Blum, that serve must have landed about the 8-foot line. Blum drives it deep. Munson sends it straight to Stadler. Nice pass. Fettrell, big swing. The ball came in a fraction of a second late as that attack into the net. Point Nebraska Juniors. Blum continues at the service stripe. Blum up, Blum over. Munson fouls it off almost into the garbage can. Blum to serve. 4-1, sent over short once again. Stadler goes outside. Halbersma to the back row. I'm going to step aside for 1 minute and let you watch the games. I got an adjustment to make. All right, we're back at you. Sorry about that. Minor adjustment needed. Tao is serving. That attack from Nebraska Juniors wide, and now Tao serving down 2, 3-5. Tao sends it into the 1-6. Good pass and system. Strong side attack. It's over the block. Munson with the pass. Stadler goes outside. Gleason steps into it. Touch called, point Northern Lights. Gleason with the bomb down the line, scores for Northern Lights, and now Tao is serving to tie this thing up. Tao, good strong serve, finds the net, point Nebraska Juniors. 6-4 they lead. Look out. It's Canis at the line. Devastating for set number 1. What a rifle. Gleason sends it up high. Stadler to Halbersma. Got to find a point here somehow, some way. Strong side attack coming. Roll shots over the block. It's long. A lucky break for Northern Lights. And now Munson will serve. Down 1. 5-6 here in set 2. Northern Lights fighting for their match lives. Munson sends it over. Good pass into the middle. Tip blocked by Dante. Juniors coming again. Free ball over. There it is. Tao to Stadler. Stadler to Halbersma. Halbersma tips down the line and scores. Nice job, Carson Halbersma, scoring for Northern Lights. And we're knotted at 6. 6-6 the score, set number 2. Into the 6, sent straight up. They're going to come right side. Big swing over the block. Munson and Gleason sends it up high, but it's just wide. Half tile wide. Point Juniors, and into serve will be Camry Olson. Keeping an eye on 15 White. They drop set 1 and down 2-7 in set 2. Here comes Olson. Olson over. Tao goes down to get it. Stadler pushes back to Halbersma, but finds the R1 point. Nebraska Juniors, and 6-8 the score. Lights down. Olson sends it over short. Tao is there. Stadler with options. Wants Dante off the high hands. Picked up by the libero. Pushed outside. Strong side attack. Blocked Dante, but it's wide. Point Northern Lights. Point Nebraska Juniors. They lead 9-6. Olson to serve. Gleason makes good down the line off the deflection. Sorry for the step away. Lots going on here. On Championship Monday, President's Day in Omaha, Socorro is going to serve down 3, 7-10. Socorro up. Good strong serve into the 6th. Nice pass. Right side attack coming. It's a big swing. It's long. A good swing and a miss out of Northern Lights, and it's a point Northern Lights, 8-10. Keep it going, Emmy. You got it. You heard to my left. Good strong serve. Nice pass and system. They're going to go right side attack. That's another good one. But it's another long one, and it's another point, Northern Lights. And now Socorro serving to tie things up in set number 2. 9-10. Lights down 1. Socorro finds the net. Point Nebraska Juniors. Violet Trashinsky to serve, up 2. Dual colored shoes, that's nice. And Gleason right side off the block, picked up nicely. Back row attack, now free ball over. Tao is there, Socorro goes outside. Stadler down the line and scores. Paige Stadler scores for Northern Lights. Trashinsky's got a blue shoe on her right foot and a pink shoe on her left foot. That's an awesome look. Gleason cross court. Perfect pass. Right side attack coming. Big swing off the block to the floor. And Nebraska Juniors just does not let any runs happen. It's one and done for the most part. Their turnover percentage has to be in the upper 80s, if not 90, as Cruz back to serve for Nebraska Juniors. Gleason fights it off into the stands. Point Juniors. 10-13 now. Lights trails. Cruz once again. Sent over. Munson is there. Socorro sends it outside. Fetchel off the high hands. Scrambling are the Juniors, and they send it over free. Stadler steps into it. Socorro into the middle. Dante tip. Picked up by Juniors. Right side attack. Tip shot over. Munson goes down to get it. Fetchel sends it over, and Stadler rolls shot over the block. Picked up by the Juniors. They're going to come right side this time. Gleason with the dig. Socorro goes to Stadler. Stadler finds the net. Point Juniors, and now they lead by 4. 14-10 here in set 2. Cruz at the service stripe. Down the line. Sent up high by Gleason. Socorro hustles, and Fetchel over the block. Picked up by Juniors. Unbelievable. Sikora up high. Munson wants Fetchel. Two-hander over the block. Again picked up, but over. Munson, Sikora outside. Fetchel into the block. Not coming back. Nebraska Juniors defense extremely solid. Cruz continues at the service stripe. She's on a run. 5-point lead. Ripped into the 6, picked up by Munson. Sikora to Dante, tipped over, picked up by Juniors. Free ball coming outside the antenna. Point, Northern Lights. Dante back to serve. Down 4, 11-15. Here's set number 2. Dante steps into it, into the 6. Passed up perfectly. Middle attack. Big swing off the high hands. Gleason with the dig. Sikora goes outside. Fetchel tip into the block, but picked up by the Juniors. Strong side attack. It's a good one. Blocked by Giguashvili. Tipped over. Stadler. We got a net violation. Northern Lights. It would make it 16-11, I think, if they flip the scoreboard. We've got our score adjusted. There it is, 16-11, 5-point advantage for Juniors. This is Bird at the service stripe down the line. Fetchel there. Return to center. Fetchel cross court. Picked up by the Juniors. They're going to go strong side. Big swing. Munson goes down to dig it. Sikora can't pull it out of the net. Point, Nebraska Juniors, and timeout called. Northern Lights down 6 here in set 2. Trailing 1-0. Needing a bounce back. On court 13 to our left. Northern Lights 15 white. Down 1-0 and trailing 9-16 in set 2. Northern Lights right next to each other. Both fighting for their tournament lives. Bird is going to continue at the service stripe. Sends it over. Gleason goes down to get it. Sikora pushes outside. Fetchel over the block. Picked up by Bird. They're going to come strong side. Big swing off the block. Picked up by Fetchel. Sikora goes over to Stadler. Stadler tip into the campfire, but it's picked up. Now they're going to come right side. Roll shot over. Gleason with the dig. Sikora goes up to Fetchel. Big swing cross court off the scoreboard. Point Juniors. Good swing by Fetchel. Dropped the thumb, went cross court. Just a little too far wide, and it's a point Juniors, and now they lead 18-11. Short serve. Gleason's there. Sikora with options. Goes to Stadler. Stadler cross court. It's wide. Point Juniors. Everything clicking for Juniors. Lights struggling a bit. 19-11. Bird continues at the line. Good strong serve. Gleason, good pass. Sikora to Stadler. Stadler cross court. Picked up by Juniors. Back row free ball coming. It's a short one. Munson is there. Middle attack. Giguashvili. Picked up, sent over. Munson on the dig. Sikora goes outside. Fetchel off the block. Picked up by Bird. Right side attack coming. Big swing. Tip. Munson gets there, but sends it into the bench. Good hustle by Munson to get a hand on it.
Good hustle, Greta.
Bird continues at the service stripe. They're in the red zone. 20-11. Gleason comes in to get it. Sikora to Stadler. Stadler steps into a cross court, dug up by Bird. Right side attack, off the block, picked up by Stadler. Sikora, back row, Gleason two-hander over. Here comes Nebraska Juniors. Big swing, blocked by Giguashvili. Point to Northern Lights.
Let's go, Paige.
Stadler down 8. Needs a bunch. Good serve. Picked up high. Strong side attack. Free ball over. Giguashvili tips it back and scores. Giguashvili owning the net, picking up where she left off yesterday. Strong presence in the middle, and now it's just a touchdown and an extra point away from tying. Stadler into the 6, sent into the bench area. Bird brings it back, left-handed, not coming over, and here we go. 6-point deficit. Stadler serving. She rocks it into the 1, punched up high, sent up high again. Free ball coming, let's use it. Halbersma, Stadler, all the way across. Fettrell out the back door. Good swing by Fettrell. Just got a little bit underneath it and sent it out the back door. And now it's 21-14. Another football score here as number 12, Shelley Blum, serves for Nebraska Juniors. Down the sideline, Fettrell sends it up high. Stadler pulls it back, and Giguashvili does not find the baseline. It looked like it was going to hit the end line. Not quite there. And it's a point. Juniors. Scoreboard thought it hit the baseline as well. Blum to serve. Blum up. Blum over short, not quite over. Point, Northern Lights. Now Tao will come in to serve. Tao needs a bunch, down 7. On court 13. Northern Lights white down 12-23. Tao, good serve. Into the stands, nope. Pulled back, middle attack, it's a good one. Munson goes down to dig. Giguashvili scores. Coach complaining that Giguashvili was over the net. I don't think that's the case. R1 laughed it off, and it's a point, Northern Lights. Good pass in system, right side attack coming. It's over the block. Towel there. Stadler goes back. Halbersma, big swing into the 6. Picked up by Juniors. Strong side attack, it's a good one. Munson with the dig, but Northern Lights in the net. Point, Juniors. Canis back to serve as the match on 13 has ended. White's down in 2. Munson fights that one off but sends it into the stands, and now on the hook for set 2 and the match is Canis. Backs against the wall. Lights needs to battle. Ball on the court. They'll go back to court 17. And here comes Canis. Canis up, Canis over, good strong serve, ace serve. Set 2 and the match goes to Nebraska Juniors. They are a powerful squad. Again, have only allowed 20 points once in this entire tournament. They are 7-0. An excellent showing from Northern Lights 15 Xenon. Let's not forget that. They came into the tournament seeded 14th. They will leave the tournament with a 5th place finish. Excellent work as they go 6-1 on the 3-day tourney, making the gold bracket. Strong showing out of this club. Proud of their result. It may not feel so great right now after Juniors dispatched of them, but let me tell you what, they should be proud of a 5th place finish. I'm not sure if we'll get any interviews, but I'll stick with you here. We'll put on some Chad Johnson music and stick around and see what might happen. This is called Ride Along.
Let it cry, let it be. Last kiss for you and me. We'll turn the page, no wind in the wind. Heart of gold, heart of love, can't see it's all above. Well, what's worth gets better every day. Feel the good walk coming on in an old-fashioned country song. Well, brown eyes singing all night long. What a guy, not a lie. You can't always get what you want, but you'll be proud every Saturday night. Mama tried, daddy lied. Who thought I'd walk the line? Well, yes, it's true, you both can't survive. Feel the good walk coming on in an old-fashioned country song. Well, brown eyes singing all night long. Simple man on an old dirt road, Hank Williams, God rest his soul. Every road's a test to have a song. On a runaway train, never thought I could feel such pain. She rode the rescue right along. Oh, I'm a lonesome song. I'm a lonesome song. I'm a Prince, Mary Jane, Last Dance, well, it's all the same. Well, old red's creeping out of sight. Lights, turn on the tunes, Martin Ziller and a sonic boom. Well, honky tonk, women don't be cruel. Feel the good one coming on in an old-fashioned country song. Well, brown eyes singing all night long. Simple man on an old dirt road, and Hank Williams, God rest his soul. Every road's a test to have a song. Prison on a runaway train, never thought I could feel such pain. And she rode the rescue right along. Oh, I'm a lonesome song. I'm a lonesome song. Simple man on an old dirt road, Hank Williams, God rest his soul. Every road's a test to have a song. Prison on a runaway train, never thought I could feel such pain. And she rode the rescue right along. And she rode the rescue right along. Oh, I'm a lonesome song. Lonesome song. Lonesome song. Lonesome song. Her deception is a new reality. Where she said to him, while with me, how do you turn this off, this anxiety? It's coursing through my veins, terrifying me. Each day goes by like an old vintage train. Ready to derail this last bit of rain. What do I say? What do I do? your words held them to. I'm not sure if I can. What say you? No more illusions. Open eyes begin to see. How those empty words made a great fool of me. Do I turn my back, hold on to sanity? Oh, you were so close, is that just naive? What do I say? What do I do? Can I believe anything that comes out of you? I held you so close while your words